How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator Survival Series. So first things first, we're going to have a quick look at our drivers. Well, actually, we're going to look at Garage Manager. So the drivers are doing well. $2,627 per day, which is fantastic. We're doing about 1,500, which is pretty damn good. Profit for the last 7 days has been 28,802, which is actually quite a bit, which is awesome, and we're on $185,000. And the map view, which I eventually discovered, thanks to some of you guys, so thanks for that, is, well, we need to go to driver manager to see that. There we go. Map view, beautiful. There we go. So we can see where all our drivers are. Thomas is going from Las Vegas to Santa Fe. Dave is going from Las Vegas. Wait, what? Santa Fe as well, apparently. Okay. And Hansa is going to Salt Lake City. Fantastic. So these guys are sort of driving behind each other, which is kind of cool. Although they're a long way apart. Anyway, right. So that is what's going on. In other news, I have filled up the truck, which was just over $300. I have serviced the truck, which was like $200. And I've slept. So it is in the middle of the night at the moment. It is 12:30. And we are going to have a look at a job. So I had a quick peek around on what is available over in Washington. And we are going to take this one, Solvents. So it's Solvents for Shell by the looks of it, which is kind of cool. So we're going to pick it up at Union Pacific. And we're going to drive it over to Page and Price by the looks of it, paper. And that is $4.33 a mile. And that's going to Newport. All the way down there. So that's 464 miles. So we're going to set that as GPS destination. And we are going to get going. Righty. Start up. Center that. And we can get rid of that. Lights on. Handbrake off. Yep, that works. Alrighty. Fantastic. Let's get going. I think there might be a truck next to me. Yep, there is, so I don't want to hit that. Beautiful. Alrighty. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of night driving at the start of this, which is absolutely fine. I don't think we've done... Did we do night driving in the last episode? I'm not sure. It feels like we haven't done a huge amount of night driving lately, which is ideal. I mean, I'd rather drive during the day because there's a hell of a lot more to see. But yeah, a little bit of night driving, interesting in its own way, which is cool. Alright, there's a police vehicle behind us, so we're just going to be mindful of that. Because the speed limit is 35 miles an hour, so we can speed up a little bit. We're on 30 at the moment. So yeah, I did have a quick sleep and a service and a fuel up and all of that good stuff. Let's just move lane. So I think we're turning right.
Go straight.
I think we're also speeding a little bit right now. There we go. Slowing it down. Oh, I think we're picking up at the container place again. Oh, there's a train. Nice. Alrighty.
Keep right, then turn right.
A load of boxes over there. Please stay green.
Turn right.
Yeah, there we go. I do want to say...
Turn ahead.
A big thank you to all you guys. The support on this series has been really, really great, and I really do appreciate it. And also with all of the information, you guys are like an encyclopedia. It's insane the amount of stuff you guys know. I mean, I probably have, between Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator, geez, I probably have like 1,000 hours somewhere around there combined. Because I actually started playing Euro Truck Simulator before it was even available on Steam. In fact, I think I played Euro Truck Simulator before I even knew what Steam was. But yeah, so I've played it for a long time. And Since it came out on Steam, weirdly, I didn't play it that much, but I think it's still a decent amount of hours, a couple of hundred. But I would say it's close to, like, combined, close to like 1,000 hours. And there's stuff that you guys let me know about that I really don't know. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That is awesome. So I do appreciate it. I definitely, I'll easily, let's put it that way, I'll easily admit that you guys know a hell of a lot more about this game than what I do. So well done, you guys. And yeah, big thank you. I really like all the information that you guys give me, and if I ask questions in the episodes about maybe different countries or things about the games, you guys always respond. Every single time, you guys respond, and it's just awesome. It's really, really great, and I really do appreciate it. I can't see a damn thing in my mirror, so I think I'm way off. Let's try this again. There we go. Is that gonna work? There we go. Alrighty. That is that. Let's take a quick look at the route. Out there, that is fine. All the way down, that is fine. Down there, all good. Oh, we're driving some roads that we haven't driven before, so that's cool. The Dales, we're going through there. Salem, we're going through there. There's some discoverables over there. Can we go that way around? Oh, it'll slow us down so much. You know what? We're gonna leave that for when we do a delivery in Salem. There we go. That's gonna take 8 hours and 40 minutes. So we shouldn't need to sleep on this trip or anything like that. And yeah, everything looks pretty damn good. So let's hit the road. And oh, there's another train going there. As soon as there's a bit of daylight, which is going to be in just about 4 hours, we'll have a look outside and see what the trailer looks like. Because I don't think we've taken one like this just yet, which is nice. I mean, we've taken Solvents before, and just not in this trailer. Or for this company, for that matter. He's giving us some room, which is nice, because this is a pretty big trailer. It's a long one. I think these things are like 50 foot or something. They're pretty big.
Turn left.
I don't think we're going to catch this green. Oh, jeez. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? Thanks, dude. We really could have made that if he just went, but yeah, I don't know, he decided to just stop. But anyway, it is what it is, and there's a lot of police roaming around tonight. Yep, ooh. That's a lot of timber. Still don't know the difference between timber and lumber. That looks like a Ford Raptor. That is one thing. And talking about the Ford Raptor. We get the Ford Raptor in South Africa, but it's not actually a Ford Raptor like it is in America. Because the American Ford Raptors, I think they've got smaller engines now, but they used to have like a 6.3 liter or 6.7? Is it 6.7 liter? Something huge. Is it 6.1 or a 6.3 or a 6.7 or something like that? V8 engine, which is awesome. But I think they went down to like a 4 liter or something now. But in South Africa, I think the biggest engine you can get on a Ranger is like a 2.2 twin turbo. 2.2 liter twin turbo engine, and I don't know. And I think it might be a diesel as well, if I remember correctly. And they're tiny. It is literally just a Ford Ranger with some fancy body panels stuck to the side of it. That's all it is. And it's really disappointing because I actually quite like them.
Keep right. Then turn right.
I like the American style Raptors. They're cool. I really, really do like them.
Turn right.
They're just so bulky. Well, I think I like most American vehicles because they're just big and bulky and cool. I mean, South Africa has pretty big vehicles, but nothing compared to the States. The States, they just got massive pickup trucks and things like that we definitely don't get. The biggest we get is like the Rangers and the Hilux and the Nissan Navaras and those sort of things. And then obviously the Isuzus. I mean, you get the odd Ford F-250s, but you need a different license to drive them, so not a lot of people buy them, and also they're very difficult to park, and you can't get into the airports because of height restrictions, and you can't fit into the parkings because it's too wide and too long, and yeah, it's basically, and you need a small truck license to drive them, where I think in the States, you can drive those big pickups with a normal license. But also in South Africa, and I think this is, whoa, that was a lot of I. I think South Africa is one of the few countries in the world, if I'm not mistaken, where if you do your driver's license when you turn 18 or whenever you go to do it, if you do your license in an automatic vehicle, you are restricted to automatic vehicles for as long as you have that license, unless you go redo that license with a manual vehicle. Because I think Australia is like that. You can go do your like license test in an automatic vehicle, but you're allowed to drive any car, manual gearbox included. And I think it's the same in the United States. And I think it might be the same in the UK and like most of Europe as well. I don't know, let me know how it works for you guys. But in South Africa, if you do your test like I did in a manual vehicle, then you're allowed to drive manual and automatic. But if you do your test in an automatic vehicle, you're only allowed to drive automatic vehicles. So yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty sure South Africa is one of the few countries in the world where it works like that. But it kind of makes sense, because driving an automatic vehicle is like driving a go-kart. I mean, an 8-year-old can do it. But driving a manual vehicle is a bit more complicated than that. And it takes a bit more time and coordination to sort of get that under the belt. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's easy to jump in an automatic vehicle and drive. It's not that easy to jump into a manual vehicle and drive. Not the same thing. I think for most South Africans, it's sort of like second nature. But that's because most vehicles in South Africa are manual gearbox. So everyone just does their licenses with a manual gearbox vehicle. So everyone just basically drives manual until they sort of start buying their own cars. Like normally, what I mean is, usually the first car that your parents will buy you will be a manual car because it's going to be a cheap car. And you don't find cheap cars in South Africa with automatic gearboxes. So it's only really when you sort of a little bit further on in life and you've got a bit of money where you're going to buy yourself a decent vehicle and it's going to have an automatic gearbox. And I'll tell you what, I was a die-hard manual fan. I think my first three cars had manual gearboxes, and I always said I'll never ever go to an automatic gearbox. It's boring, until I did. And I'll tell you what, I'll never ever go back to a manual gearbox. They suck. I mean, if you're sitting in traffic, automatic gearboxes are just so easy. I mean, doing anything is just so easy. It's literally driving a golf cart. It just makes life so simple. Why would you want to drive a manual unless it's sort of like a sports car? I mean, if it's going to be a sports car, I would prefer a manual gearbox in a sports car. But for like your daily driver, automatic all the way, without a doubt. I say performance vehicles, yeah, stick shift is great. I do enjoy them. You know, if you want to play a little, then go stick shift. But for a daily driver, oh my goodness, manual gearboxes suck if you daily drive them. Especially the first two cars that I had that didn't even have hydraulic systems in them. They were like, the clutch was cable driven and the throttle was cable driven. Do you know how tired your leg becomes after 2 hours in a traffic jam pressing in a clutch that is cable driven? It's like a full-on 2-hour workout on your, literally after like a year of driving that car, your one leg is going to be twice the size of the other leg because it needs to work that hard. It's like leg pressing for hours on end per day with one leg. It sucks. I mean, if it's hydraulically driven, then yeah, I suppose because it's a soft pedal, it's not that bad. But the older cars, man, I'll tell you what, that sucks. And if you were interested at all in what my first two vehicles were, they were Mach 1 Golfs. And this might be a surprise to you, but the first one was a 2007 model, and the second one was a 2008 model. Or was it 2008 and 2009? I don't know, somewhere around there, somewhere between 2007 and 2009 models. Yeah, the Mach 1 Golfs were... Are we gonna get pulled in? Probably. Oh no, we can go. Nice. Yeah, Mach 1 Golfs were produced in South Africa up until I think 2012. Where in places like the UK, I think they stopped making them in the 80s or something. But they were really, really nice cars. I mean, they had no features at all. It basically only had a radio. They had no ABS brakes. They had no airbags. They had literally the only safety feature they had was a seat belt. So yeah, they were no air conditioning. So yeah, they were very, very, very basic. But they were also pretty cheap. And they were good, solid cars. I mean, I loved them. I really wanted... I got one initially because that's what I wanted. My parents asked me, what car do you want? And obviously within reason. Oh, whoa. I didn't expect this guy to move back over again.
Take the exit right.
Okay, this is bad. I really need to figure out how to zoom out that sat nav on the dash. I know there's a button for it, I just haven't, or there's a possibility of a button for one to change that sat nav. I just haven't mapped one. So I'll tell you what, if I remember after this episode, I'll map one so I can zoom it out, so I can have a bit more notification of when we need to turn off, because this is just silly. But yeah, anyway, back to the point is the Mach 1 Golfs that we had were nice little cars. I mean, yeah, they were stupidly dangerous because they're tiny and they had no safety features whatsoever. But they were fun little cars, and they were actually, if you were interested in cars at all, they were great little cars to learn on, so you could actually like learn how the thing works and work on them and service them, and they were just so simple. They were stupidly simple, and I just loved them. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. When my parents asked me what car I wanted, within reason obviously, within a budget, when I turned, or just before I turned 18, and that's what I wanted. Through my entire high school career, I always said when I turn 18, I want a Mach 1 Golf.
Keep left.
They were such good looking, fun, nice little cars, and pretty moddable as well. I mean, I never went like bonkers with the whole modding thing. I mean, some people just went completely stupid with them. I did change the mag wheels on them to be more fitting, but I didn't go bigger. I kept them the factory size, which was 15 inch. Most people, when they changed wheels on them, went to 17 inch. But 17 inch, they looked nice. They looked really nice. But the profile on the tire had to be so tiny to fit into the wheel arches that it caused some problems. And you had to roll wheel arches and things like that. But also, with the low profile tires in South Africa, if you even look at a pothole, you're going to damage a rim. So I decided not to do that. And also, they're quite a bit more heavy compared to the 15-inch wheels. So your steering was heavier because the car also didn't have power steering. It was manual steering, no power steering at all. So yeah, it would be quite hard to turn the steering wheel with 17-inch wheels on them. So I went on both cars. I had one for 2 years, sold it, and then I had another one for, I think, another 2 years. The first one was like a metallic red, and the second one was a metallic black. And yeah, both of them I changed the wheels out to just better looking wheels because the factory wheels weren't great. Actually, I'm lying. I did not change the wheels on the first car. On the first one, I did not change that because that was like the top spec one, and the wheels were actually pretty nice on that one. I changed on the second one because that was a lower spec vehicle, but I got it because it was newer. Same engine and everything, just the interior spec was not as nice and it had terrible wheels on it. So that one I changed. The first one I did not change. And then just subtle things like a grille change, a debadging and that sort of thing. I went very light on the modding side of things. There's very few restrictions on modding vehicles in South Africa, so you can kind of do what you want. So some people really do go bonkers, but I like the sort of subtleness of the cars. You could actually look at them and go, something's different on this vehicle, but I can't really figure out what it was. You know, it was like super subtle changes, and that's what I wanted on that vehicle, and it just made it look clean and unique, which was nice. And I loved both of them, I really did. And then eventually I upgraded to a VW Cross Polo with a 1.9 liter turbo diesel engine. That was a great little vehicle. And after that I went up to the Pajero, and I've had that ever since. So yeah, that's my vehicle history. And then obviously before the cars I had a motorbike as well, which was a 125cc Husqvarna Supermoto, which was an amazing motorbike. Man, if I could buy that thing today, I would actually buy it back without thinking twice. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. There is definitely no indicators. Oh, there is, but because I had my yeah, that was my fault. I had my brights on, so I couldn't see his indicator. My bad. I actually don't need them anymore. It's starting to go light. It's 4:45 in the morning. A lot of trucks over there on the side of the road. Big truck stop. But yeah, so that is my sort of vehicle history, if anyone was interested at all. I doubt it, but yeah, I mean, now you know anyways. Righty. Sit rep. We are 252 miles from our destination. We're good on fuel. We're good on sleep. And this is a big river. Ooh. Very nice. Can we move? There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, so we are expected to deliver this before 2:45 on Monday afternoon. We are estimated to arrive at 9:30 on Monday morning, and currently it is 5 o'clock, so we don't really have that far to go. We'll be there soon. I think we're gonna try and get this thing delivered in this episode, although it might become a little bit of a long episode, so I don't know. We'll see. We might pull over, we might complete it. I'm not really sure. We'll see where it goes. I want to try and not make these episodes too long, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the episodes that go like a half an hour plus, or do you prefer the episodes that sort of stick around 20 minutes? Just out of interest's sake, so I have a bit of a better idea of what to do with episodes in the future. Do I keep them a bit shorter? I don't know. We'll see. Well, up until now, and I think we're on episode 29 today, I've really just taken each episode as it comes. see what jobs are available, take what I like, and you know what? If an episode runs into 40 minutes, then that's it. No big deal. We just take it as it is, and yeah. And it seems to have worked pretty well so far. So I don't think there's any point in really overthinking the whole thing. Got 65-mile-an-hour speed limit, which is not bad at all. I think we were doing about 60 for most of the trip up until now. And yeah, location-wise, I don't really know. I don't have any specific locations in mind right now. There's not anywhere that I specifically want to go to. We've sort of traveled everywhere we could, really. So now it's just a matter of taking jobs and just trying to, I don't know, see some of the more interesting towns. I mean, we've been through all of the states so far, I think. And that's 60 now. Yeah, I think we've been through all of the states. I think we just need to
Keep left.
well, we've still got a lot of towns that we can visit, so we'll see if there's... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Did not expect that. I think we can just go straight. Yeah. I didn't even look what that was about. Just caught me off guard.
Go straight.
Come on. There we go. There we go. Boom. Alrighty. That was unexpected, but hey, it is what it is. Slowed us down a little bit, which sucks, but it's alright. Just get going again. No big deal. The Dales. Why is it the Dales and not Dales? Why does the have to be there? What is that? Oh jeez. There looks to be some houses in the water. Is that supposed to be like that, or is that flooded? I don't know. It's interesting though. The Dales. I hope it's Dales and not Dallas. No, it won't be Dallas. Dallas? No. Dallas is with an A. Dallas. This is Dales. Or Dallas. No, that would be double S then. I think it's Dales. Although it feels like Dales would have one L. I don't freaking know. Right, way station in 1 kilometer, so let's see if we get pulled in this time. We are sitting pretty at 18 tons with this load. Yeah, there we go. I knew it had to happen sooner or later. Nice truck. That's an international. Not sure about the beige, but it's kind of cool. Beautiful. Pull forward a little bit here, just so we're not in that marker. But that unfortunately, is going to be that. I'm going to try and not go too long on this one. So we are going to have an exterior view. Like so. There we go. There we can see the trailer shell looking beautiful. And I think I'm going to be blocking this dude. But anyway, it is what it is. But we're going to carry this on in the next episode. We've got 173 miles to go. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys there. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And I'll see you all next time.